Pauri 37.
कर्म खंड की बाणी जोर, तिथे और न कोई होर। तिथे जोध महाबल सूर, तिन मही राम रहा भरपूर। तिथे सीतो सीता महिमा माही, ताके रूप न कथने जाही। ना ओह मरहे न ठगे जाही, जिनके राम वसे मन माही। तिथे भगत वसई के लो, करहे आनंद सच्चा मन सोई। सचखंड बसे निरंकार, कर कर वेखे नदर निहाल। तिथे खंड मंडल वर पंड, जेको कथित अंत न अंत। तिथे लो लो आकार, जिव जो हुक्म तिवे तिवकार। वैखे विगसे करे विचार, नानक कथना करड़ा सार।
Explanation. As explained in the previous pauris, after leading the religious life for a long time, a spiritual aspirant enters in the new era of life, where he concentrates on various aspects of divine knowledge. When he cultivates gradually the assets of divine wisdom, he enters in the divine gate of religious austerities, the sadhana, to get the glimpses of God's realization. In this pauri, it is made evident that without the blessings and grace of Almighty, one cannot climb the ladder of divinity any more with his own efforts. At this stage, spiritual aspirants start realizing this mysterious aspect in the path of divinity. He feels helpless and experiences the stage of effortlessness to make any further progress. He fully visualizes that in the realm of God's grace only the spiritual power prevails. Except His grace on the devotee, there is nothing else that can avail and show or direct him to the path of enlightenment. Integration, the union with Almighty, is only feasible by His grace. His grace is as per His wish and command. No power in the universe can force Him. Only by His grace devotees are merged in His glory. By his own efforts, wish and desire, devotees cannot achieve any more in the path of self-realization. Had it been possible, then the path to Almighty becomes easy, and comes in the hands of a devotee and not in the command of Almighty. God is infinite, devotee being finite. On arriving at the doorsteps of His grace, he has to pray for His grace only. His wish is the ultimate and final. When a devotee is bestowed the grace of Almighty, then all vices disappear. Only purity of mind prevails near the divine fire of His grace. No ill tendencies and vices can stay. Only Almighty and His beloved devotee exist in that higher stage of His regime. In other words, blessings of Almighty are supreme, all-powerful vices burn in divine fire, and only perfect purity prevails in all respects of thoughts, words and deeds. In this highest state of the devotees, being in the realm of Almighty, only powerful warriors and heroes like Ram, the Almighty, inscribed in their hearts, could exist, and thus, they enjoy the divine glory. They experience the presence of the grace of Almighty in each and every cell of their body and mind, and nothing beyond this prevails. All those who are blessed with divine grace and immersed in the glory of Almighty, their hearts are wedded and completely integrated with the divine greatness as the thread in garland is immersed in the fragrance of the flowers it is in contact with. The thread is glorified in the same way as the flowers. The thread gets the opportunity to be near to the god or goddess, where the garland is offered. There is no difference in the placement of flowers and the thread joining the flowers. In fact, the thread lasts longer than the flowers. In the same way, devotees are honored with more glory, getting merged in divinity and becoming one with divine glory. The devotee under this stage of mergence is blessed with exquisite graces, which are difficult to define. Their faces shine and enlighten with divine grace. In whose heart the God, the Ram, the Almighty resides, they neither die nor are enticed. Such devotees become liberated in this birth, even having the physical body. They are always in divine grace as and when they wish. However, they live in this delusive world, but they are not affected by the tricks of delusion. They become self-realized souls. They are always in divine joy along with many more devotees from all over the universe. The society of self-realized devotees is classless. Anyone who achieves that higher state of realization from any source, from any cult, always finds himself in the state of joy. This is because of the universal fact that God is omnipotent, omniscient, true, changeless, beyond time, and is present in His true form in all His creatures, giving them joy when they achieve that highest state and become one with all. All worship the same cosmic power and realize the same in the depth of their hearts. In fact, devotees from all regions congregate there, wrapped in the bliss of Almighty being perfectly pure from their hearts. After this, the devotee enters the highest state, the realm of truth, the changeless, the timeless state. In this realm of truth, he experiences the formless God, the omnipresent force. In this state, the concentrated power of the Almighty is experienced. However, he experiences the same power in all other states of evolution, but in scattered and somewhat diluted form. In this realm of truth, devotees experience the formless powerful form of Almighty, watching His universal creation with bounteous grace. In other words, the source of Almighty power originates from this location or state and is spread continuously all round like the sunlight, and thus He takes care of His creation and monitors the creation. This state of Almighty, the realm of truth, is so mysterious and wonderful that their devotees find the existence of countless orbs, regions and origin of different firmaments. To have such an account is beyond description. In this state of existence, the Almighty is not different from the devotee. Devotee and God merge in each other, both are in unison. Awareness of a devotee disappears. The awareness of the devotee and the Lord become the same. In this state of unison, it looks Almighty is everywhere and the devotees become the inseparable part of His existence. Nothing can be described in this state of existence as if devotees after emergence in him are everywhere. There are countless forms and worlds beyond worlds. All are functioning as per his ordains. At this highest stage of realization, it becomes very evident to a devotee that every act of this universe is as per his command. He experiences all this very closely without any doubt. A devotee realizes that Almighty clearly observes, watches, beholds every situation, he contemplates, enjoys and takes utmost care of his creation as per his set norms. It is all much harder than steel to express and relate functioning of his ways to manage the universe. After merging completely in the glory of Almighty, all these functions as per his wish are experienced but cannot be expressed by any mode. Guru Nanak Ji says that this is the experience of the devotee merged in unison with God, and similarly the expression of the Lord managing the entire cosmos. In short, this is the expression of God and that of the devotee totally merged in that highest state of formless Almighty.